Just finishing up here, guys. We're almost done with this unit. My partner's over there. I think he's working on that big tree. Sounds like he's dogged into that. So I thought we'd wait here. Watch that thing go down. Probably got 3,000 feet in it. Pretty nice one. Nice fur. It is a ways out there, so it's going to be kind of hard to tell exactly which tree it is, but I hope you can see, like, that's right there, that big one. Oh. I think he might be pushing that oak in front of it. It's over here. We had talked about that yesterday. It's like something about pushing that oak out of there. It does look like it leans into that oak. I'm assuming he's putting it kind of down the hill here into his lead, pushing that oak, but I could be wrong. Anyway, it shouldn't be too much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the camera here. We'll keep talking a little bit while he's doing that. Let me get you guys real stable though, because I don't want to turn the camera around and miss it, or stand in the shot and block it. I know that patience isn't necessarily something we possess in this society, but sometimes it's worth it just to hang out for a little bit and watch something like this. Just gives us a different angle than normal, you know. So yeah, just so you guys know, I've been doing this for 30 years as a commercial timber faller, but my partner over here, he's been doing it for over 40 years. So he's had a long career. I believe he's going to be 62 in March, I believe. I think he's 61 now. But yeah, he gets around, gets it done at 62, so puts the young guys to shame. 40 years of experience goes a long ways. But, you know, age catches up to us all, but hey, he's doing pretty darn good. Gets a lot done in a day. And also too, you know, I think there's that old school era of work that, a work ethic that I really like with older guys. You just come, get it done, don't complain, you know, it's just do what you gotta do. Yeah, sometimes life's tough or whatever. Oh, I think he's following it up. Oh, okay. Okay. They're not pushing the oak, he's following it up. Alright, there she goes. Nice tree. How much do you think that had in it?
I don't know. I'll know a little more. It's not that big. It's an old growth tree, but I don't think it's very big.
Look pretty big from here, but yeah. Some of them are a little smaller than they look when you get up to them. I guess because a lot of the trees in here are kind of small, so it makes anything big look real big.
Yeah, especially because of that old growth bark.
Yeah, copy that. All right, well, he's gonna finish up over there. I got a little bit more left here on my side. I might have to go help him. I don't know. I think he's pretty close. We should be pretty well timed. All right. Let's go get a couple of these. Well, looks like we're right about down to the end of it here. My partner's over there. He's got a couple on that corner. This is a road here. It kind of goes around, turns. And so he's getting those couple. And I only have another tree back here. This blue one. And that'll be it. Down to the last of the unit. It's been an interesting unit. We've had some decent trees in here, even some really nice ones, and then a lot of smaller ones mixed in. So it's kind of been a mixed bag for sure. But all Doug fir primarily. And this year, the Doug fir market seems to be all right, and then the redwood market's terrible, which is unfortunate here working on the coast in the redwood country. So who knows, I may end up having to go inland this year. Hard to know, but yeah, kind of how it's shaping up here in 2025. Fir market seems to be pretty good, or decent at least from what I've heard. And I don't know if you guys can see that very well. So yeah, this tree leads out, shouldn't be a problem. I'll go ahead and get that. We'll talk a little bit more, wrap this up, get our stuff together. We're quadded in here, because they haven't opened up the road yet. They'll probably open up the road soon. It's about the middle of May and it's dry enough. They'll be bringing in the cat, opening up the road. All right, let's stop yakking and get this tree down. Well, there it is. The unit is officially finished. Other than maybe, he might have another one or two left, I don't know. Now he's got a I think he kind of got the short straw because now he's got to walk over all my tops and stuff to get out. So that's sometimes how it is at the end of a unit. You do what you got to do. But it looks like it worked out pretty well. We timed it pretty good to just work apart and get it done. So that worked out good. All right, yeah, we get the four-wheeler and do all that good stuff, get stuff loaded.
Now we just need another unit so we can pay our fucking quarterly.
Pay the taxes?
Pay the taxes.
Well, I don't think there's enough units to pay the taxes. Tax man's always hungry.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, that's a tax tire.
Tire low? Oh yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh yeah, a little air for that one. Alright, we'll back up and do that. I'm going to do a little filming on the way out, so
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I might be gone when you get there because my
Yeah.
ramp's already ready.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna speed run into the back of the truck and
Yep. Just keep my momentum.
off we going. Yeah. All right, let's get this all situated in here. Oh, we got done pretty early. They're logging up here, so I might show you guys some logging on the way out. I got the processor and stuff going up there, so we'll see what we can see. All right. Forgot to grab my scabbard for the saw, so I gotta try to get it in here. Doesn't cut things. All right. My cell phone buzzing there. Leave a message. I will call back later. So there's actually another little piece to cut down in here, but that goes with the front unit, which is being cut by the feller buncher. So as you can see, this is all cut by the feller buncher. You can see here where they made the piles. Not hand fill, just cut clean off, so that's how you can definitely tell. That was cut with a feller buncher, and a pretty big unit. Looks like it goes over there a ways. So basically, we got the back unit, and then the feller buncher got this front unit. Looks like they got the road in a little bit today. This was all rough before, so it looks like they came in a little bit. Probably won't be too long before they blade all that off all the way back to that back unit there. These are the things that clip on the four-wheeler tire so nobody rolls away with the four-wheeler. Not going to stop you completely, but it's at least a deterrent. Alright. Kind of sort of got things jammed in there.